How's it going, people? Today I'm going to be talking about IVs and natures and how they correspond to competitive Pokemon. Well, let's get started, shall we? So what are IVs? IVs are basically stats, points from 0 to 31 that a Pokemon gets when you encounter or hatch it. A Pokemon's stats are based on the formula shown below. Right down there. And yeah. And that's the IV checker, or IV judge that you get once you beat the game and go through the battle tower, I think. It's really handy. So how do you get the best IVs? In the past, people used to breed them, and there's a new way now, but I'll talk about breeding real quick. So you should really aim to get a Destiny Knot in a Pokemon that has some really best IVs, which are 31 in the IV judge. And people usually use a Ditto because Dittos can breed with pretty much any Pokemon. So when you use the Destiny Knot, 5 of the parents combine 12 IVs stats. You know, each Pokemon has 6 stats. HP to speed. And combined that's 12. So 5 of them will be passed down to the child. Once you have a child with the better IVs, you can just use that one as a template or parent and repeat until you have all the IVs that you're really looking for. And I can show that off real quick here. Alright, let's get started. So that's my Japanese Ditto. I was kind of breeding for shinies. If you have a Pokemon from a different region than the one you're playing in, I guess, or set up, then your chances of getting a shiny Pokemon increase. So today I think I'm gonna want to breed this Gastrodon. See, the Ivy Judge is saying it has decent HP through special attack stats and a best special defense. That's a 31 IV there. And its speed is pretty good, but we don't really care about these. Now my Ditto has best IVs in all of stats except for special attack, which is just fantastic, which is just 30. So let's put some of these Pokemon away so I can make room for eggs. Those are my competitive Pokemon there. Building up an army. Actually, I want the Chandelure. Yeah, I recommend getting a Chandelure, or something with the ability Flame Body or another similar ability, Flame or Magma Armor. That's it. So they have the time it takes to hatch Pokemon, which is really handy when you're doing this. Alright, so let's go. Come on. So you just go around daycare. Oh, hey. When the woman puts her arms up, that means the egg's ready. There we go. And I'm just gonna ride my bike around till it hatches. Oh, another egg's ready. Okay. Let's go. Come on. You know, this bike should be electrocuting me. But it's not. Strange. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. First Shallows. It's a blue one. Alright, let's check its IVs, shall we? Hey, 10 IVs. 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 10 a much better stats, wouldn't you say? Look at how it has 3 more best IVs. Pretty good if you ask me. So then I would probably take the Gastrodon out. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me check the ability, because I don't like the original ability of that Gastrodon. It's Sticky Hold, I don't like it that much. But anyways, that's how you get IVs, or better IVs. Alright, let's go back. So, yep, that's how you get IVs, but you can also max out your IV without breeding by using a bottle cap. But the catch is you have to have your Pokemon reach level 100, and then you're going to be able to go to the Battle Tower and Hyper Train them. And then the game will treat it like a perfect IV. Let's show you what it looks like real quick. Alright, let's go. To the Battle Tower. Alright, so these are Hyper Trained Pokemon. That one's Hyper Trained as well. Oh wow, my Gyarados. It's not Hyper Trained. It needs to be though. So let's Hyper Train it using a regular bottle cap, because gold bottle caps max out all IVs. Regular ones just max out 1. Alright, let's start training. And yeah. I forgot to note down the HP it had originally, but you can compare by rewinding. Oh shoot, you can't, I think. It has 331 now. This Polteageist needs 1 too. Okay. Alright, but anyways, yeah. That's how you hyper train a Pokemon. So let's talk about natures. Natures are, if you remember the formula, used to determine your stats as well. They can boost and reduce stats by 10%. So if you had a bold nature, you would have a decreased attack but boosted defense. And yeah, you can look at that chart for reference. Now, you can modify your natures by using mints. But before we get into that, let's talk about breeding, because I want to cover all the things of in natures. So if you have a Neverstone and you go to a daycare and breed it, a Pokemon, and you give it a Neverstone, you can make the child will have that parent's nature. Pretty simple. Now if you want to modify a nature, just use a mint. And here, I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so I was looking at my Mimikyu earlier. I wasn't liking that nature. It has a lonely nature, which boosts its attack and lowers its defense. But I think I want a jolly nature, which is going to boost speed and lower the special attack, because Mimikyu is more of a physical one. So yeah, let's get a mint. And I could easily tell which stats were boosted and nerfed based on the colors. If it's red, it's boosted. If it's blue, light blue, it's being decreased there. Alright, so Jolly. Well, Yeah, I want it to be somewhat fast-ish. So we'll go with Jolly. And yeah. Let's take this out. Shove this in there for now. And let's give it the Jolly nature. Well, it won't actually change its actual nature. It'll change whatever it's... Oh, shoot. Let me do a comparison here. Alright. So... Remember, it has 206 attack and 118 defense and 196 speed. And I forget the special attack, but you can look at the video. Bam. Now its nature doesn't change. It's still got the lonely nature, but now look at that speed. It went from 196 to 215. Not bad. So it's a little faster. And that special attack, I don't even remember what it was, but doesn't really matter. Mimikyu is not a special attacker. And yeah. That should be it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this short video. And yeah. Look forward to the next one. Bye.